Hello, 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 my beautiful food loving friends, and welcome to Cooking at Fan's Kitchen. Today it's all about pesto. Pesto, pesto, pesto. So, as you can see here, we have some beautiful basil, and yes, basil is used to make pesto. So, we cut our basil a little bit late this season because once it gets cold outside, you'll see that your basil has this brownish color to it, and you don't want that because it means that it got cold, there's a lot of frost, so now you have all this basil and it's going to waste. So what did we do? What we usually do is make pesto for the rest of the year. So the good thing about making pesto ahead of time is you plan it, you prep it, and then when it's time to make all your meals, you have delicious pesto. And on busy nights when you really don't feel like making anything exotic and you want a quick and easy healthy meal, you have the pesto at hand that you can use quickly on salmon, on pasta, on anything you desire. So, enough talking on my part. Let's join Chef Matt and he will show us how to make pesto. It's quick, it's easy, anyone can do this. All right, my food loving friends, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Here we go. Let's make pesto. So now that we cut the basil, we're gonna start by removing the leaves from the stem because when we put the basil in the food processor, we're trying to avoid any thick pieces because we're looking for a nice smooth consistency once the pesto is made. So just go ahead and remove all the leaves from the stem, and then once you're done doing this, we're gonna fill up this white container with ice cold water just to wash the leaves out to get rid of the dirt, any insect. Okay, now that the basil is clean, we need garlic, olive oil, salt, pepper, sliced almonds, pine nuts, and Parmesan cheese. Add your pine nuts to a baking sheet because we're gonna roast them for a little bit just to get the flavors out. Put them in your toaster oven and bake for 10 minutes. And this is what you'll get. Beautiful golden brown pine nuts that will add so much flavor to your pesto. So once we have this ready, we're going to go ahead now and peel our garlic because remember, garlic gives pesto a lot of flavor. Then once our garlic is peeled, now add your garlic to the food processor, then add your basil. Then after you add the basil, then you add your pine nuts. After you add your pine nuts, then you add your almonds. Then you add some salt, some fresh pepper if you have some. You know, we're spicing this baby up. And then once you add your pepper, you put your lid on. And then you slowly drizzle the olive oil you need and turn it on so that the olive oil can blend nicely into the basil and the nuts and the salt and pepper, and then just slowly pour it in while the food processor is on. And look at this beautiful green color we have. Oh my God, so delicious, so good, so healthy. Right guys, look at this. We are making pesto from basil. So, okay my friends, do you like this video? It doesn't cost anything for you to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Please help this channel grow so we can teach each other something new. So, go ahead, subscribe. So our pesto is all ready. So this is when we fold the Parmesan cheese into the basil and nuts and garlic. Folding means to gently mix it in. I did learn that big word from my husband, who's a chef. So once we transfer the blend from the food processor, we are now going to, and I repeat, fold the Parmesan cheese into the basil nut garlic blend. And here we have it. We have pesto.